this is Rod Ketchens with RK Solid Fitness with my daughter Simone Ketchens, also with RK Solid Fitness. Simone is our Kids Power coordinator, so once we get Kids Power up and running, she will be in charge of that. That program's for kids 8 and 4 years old, or 4 to 8, and she will be in control of that program, making sure that all the kids are having a good time and exercising. Today, we're going to talk about a little lower body workout while you're at home. You can do this stuff while you're in the gym too, or outside. This is just something you can do with your own body weight. And Simone's going to demonstrate for me a lower body workout. What I'm going to have her do initially is I'm going to have her stretch. So we're going to go into our stretching position. What I want you to do first, we're going to start off standing. You're going to put your feet together. She's going to stretch down. She's going to touch her toes. Now when you do these stretches, she's only going to stretch for a few seconds here, but I want you to stretch 5 to 10 seconds on each stretch that you're doing. All right, legs apart. She's going to stretch to the middle. She's going to stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Okay, now I'm going to have her lay down on the floor or sit down on the floor. She's going to put her feet straight out. She's going to grab her toes. Now once again, make sure you're holding 5 to 10 seconds on each one of these stretches. Make sure you get a good warm up before you begin the actual exercise. All right, legs apart. Just going to stretch to the middle. We're stretching the hamstrings. We're stretching the quads. Stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Okay, she's going to put her right leg in. Keep her left leg straight out. Stretching to the left. We're going to switch it up. Put both feet together. All right, we'll have her lay on her right side. We'll pull her left leg back. We'll switch it up. And we're going to stand up. All right, once again, remember 5 to 10 seconds or 5 to 10 count on each one of those stretches that you do. All right, we're going to start off with what I call the bread and butter exercise for your legs, lunges. Lunges work your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calf muscles. So if you have nothing else that you can do as far as an exercise goes, lunges are the best thing for your legs to do. So even if you have no weights, once again, your own body weight, lunges are excellent exercise to do. All right, we're going to start off with different variations of the lunge today to work our legs. First one is we're going to do is going to be a front back lunge. Now this is really going to help with balance, coordination, and your core strength, along with shaping the legs. And repetition wise, depending on your strength level, we're going 5 to 10 repetitions on each leg. So she's just going to do a couple repetitions on each leg. So we'll start right leg, front back lunge. Okay, we'll switch legs. All right, we'll rest up. Now, another variation you can do, what I like to do this is at the end of a workout, when you've really killed your legs doing squats and leg curls and leg extensions when I'm in the gym, is I like to do walking lunges. A lot of my clients will know at the end of the workout, sometimes I'll have them take the length of the track at 4 Seasons, and it will be a brutal workout once it's all said and done. So my motto for them is always walk in, crawl out. All right, so she's just going to demonstrate a short walking lunge. Now when you do these, you always want to keep your hips underneath you, head up, chest up when you're doing it. And that's your balance, that's your core. If you can do that equal on both sides, sometimes if you have any type of knee problems, you don't want to go down quite as low as others do, but you can still get a fairly decent range of motion doing that. If you do have any knee issues that are extreme, you might want to avoid this exercise altogether. Otherwise, what you can also do is you can use a piece of the wall or something, and you can balance yourself while you're doing the walking lunges with your hand down there and lunging while you're walking, still holding yourself up like that. You can also do the same thing in place, which we'll show you that too. Next, we're going to do a combination of things. We're going to do a lunge and a squat. So what I'm going to have her do is she's going to do right leg lunge, left leg lunge, and then she's going to go right into a squat. variation-wise, you can also do is you can lunge out to the right, out to the left, and you can bring your feet in and squat together. Let's do that. So out to the right, yep. There you go. Out to the left, and then feet together, squat down. Now, anytime you're positioning your feet differently, when you're doing lunges, when you're doing leg extensions, when you're doing squats, you're working different parts of the quadricep muscle. So feet together works more the lateral head of the quads. Feet apart will get you more of the medial head, the inside part of your quads. So lunges, squats, the same thing. If you're working, you want to work that medial head, the inside part of your quadricep muscle, that teardrop right there, to get more definition or just to get more tone in the inner thighs, you're positioning your feet outward. If you want to do more of a lateral head, you want to build more of a sweep on the quads, then you want to bring feet together like that. So a lot of guys trying to build more size on their legs do a lot more here. And if you just want to have a little bit more fullness on the quads, the lateral head, you want to make sure you bring your feet together and do it that way. Repetition-wise, you're doing 5 to 10 repetitions. Once again, depends on your strength level, how many repetitions you do. Set-wise, we're going for this whole combination of things here. You can get through this 3 sets, 10 repetitions, 5 repetitions. That's a good workout for it. All right, next we're going to do just basic squats, okay? So just going to squat down. Okay. Depth-wise, you want to make sure you keep your head up, chest up. You're going to keep your hips underneath you. And you notice her knees are not going over her toes, so it's going to protect the knees. Once again, if you do have any type of issues as far as the knees go, it might be an exercise you want to stay away from. And if you just have a limited range of motion on there, you can always use a ball against the wall, just using a wall squat, just standing and having your back up against the wall and holding yourself in position for a certain amount of seconds. So there's different variations you can do. I'll have you demonstrate for me. Just go back against the wall here. And go into a squatting position there. And just holding in position, just like that. Okay, if you do have some issue with your knees, you can come up a little bit higher, just hold up a little higher, right there. And you're still offering some resistance, but you're not putting as much stress on the knees that way. Okay, one step off. A lot of times we'll do is we'll take and we'll put a ball, a resistor ball behind our back, and we'll either go up and down with the ball, or we'll just hold ourselves in a position like that just as well. So there's different variations, different things you can do, once again, if you're at home, to accommodate yourself if you have knee issues, or if you just want to do a different variation of the exercise. All right, next we're going to go into something that's a little bit more cardiovascular. We're going to do mountain climbers. Okay, we're going to go down in position there. Okay, now on this one, this is what I consider partial cardio, partial strength training. So it's an anaerobic type of aerobic exercise. There's anaerobic and aerobic. Aerobic means non-stop movement, so if you're running a mile, that's aerobic cardio. If you're doing anaerobic, it's start and stop. So when you see basketball players, you think, yeah, they're doing a lot of cardio. It's cardio, but that's anaerobic cardio because they start and stop all the time. So the same thing with your mountain climbers here. It's cardio, but it's anaerobic cardio because it's start and stop. And if you want to get more involved into the cardiovascular and losing weight or whatever it might be, burn more calories, then you're doing more of the aerobic cardio than the anaerobic. But both are good combination to do. All right, once again, the mountain climbers are going to do probably about 20 repetitions, 10 depending on your strength level, depending on your conditioning level, as far as that goes too. And once again, we're doing 3 sets of all of these. All right, lastly, one more exercise for you. Once again, another anaerobic cardio exercise for you. Burpees. All right, up and down. There we go. Now you can do these with the jump, or you can just do them just coming up and just standing. So I'll just have to do one and just stand up, and go back down, and back up. Just like that. All right? That's good. So once again, anaerobic cardio, strength training at the same time, 5 to 10 repetitions, and that'll be a great workout if you go through all these exercises, at least 2, 3, 4 sets if you have the time, if you have the strength level. Maybe about a 20-minute, 30-minute workout if you get through it all. And it should be a great workout. Get some cardio in and get some resistance training in. RK Solid Fitness, Four Seasons Health Club, and Simone Ketchens signing off.